Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a piece of automotive history, a machine that didn't just roll off the production line, it rolled straight into American car culture and never left. I'm talking about the 1964 Chevrolet Malibu, shown here in a stunning silver finish that makes it look timeless, elegant, and effortlessly cool. This isn't just a car, it's the first chapter of a legendary story that would eventually lead to the Chevelle SS era, drag strip dominance, and decades of admiration from collectors and enthusiasts. So buckle up, because in this in-depth review, we're going to take you through its exterior, interior, performance, and what you can expect in terms of value and pricing today. If you love classic muscle, you're in the right place. Before we get started, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's take a journey back to 1964, when gasoline was cheap, style was bold, and the Malibu was born to make a statement. Exterior. Now let's take a good look at the outside of this legendary ride, because the 1964 Chevrolet Malibu has one of the cleanest, most iconic designs of any early American midsize car. Right away, that silver color sets the tone. On this vintage body style, silver doesn't just shine, it highlights every straight line, every soft curve, and every chrome detail with perfection. The '64 Malibu was the first model year for the nameplate, and Chevrolet wanted something that would sit right between full-size luxury and raw performance. So the Malibu carried a confident stance, long, low, and wide enough to give you presence on the road without looking aggressive. Look at the front end, a clean horizontal design with dual headlights on each side and a simple, classy grille that refuses to age. No oversized bumper, no complicated shapes. Just symmetry and steel. The chrome bumper adds that classic flash from an era when metal was real metal, and craftsmanship mattered. Even the hood feels purposeful, stretching out just far enough to give the Malibu that muscle car attitude before the muscle car war had officially begun. Move toward the side profile and you'll notice how balanced the proportions are. The straight body lines, the long doors, the crisp edges, it's all very intentionally designed. The silver color enhances that straight-line styling, giving the car a smooth, mirror-like finish that looks absolutely stunning under sunlight. The wheel arches are subtle but well-defined, giving you just a hint of athleticism. And depending on the specific build, many Malibus came with steel wheels and classic hubcaps, though modern restorations often upgrade to period-correct mags or polished alloys. At the rear, the '64 Malibu embraces simplicity again, squared-off taillights, a chrome bumper, and a clean trunk line. Nothing overcrafted, just classic American design that has aged like fine wine. The overall exterior package makes the Malibu feel like a perfect blend of elegance and retro muscle energy, especially in this silver finish. It's the kind of car that gets thumbs up at every stoplight. Interior. Step inside, and the Malibu welcomes you into a world of 1960s comfort, back when analog gauges, metal switches, and wide bench seats defined the driving experience. The interior layout is simple but surprisingly charming. Slide onto the front bench and you're greeted with a seat that feels like a living room sofa. No bolsters, no aggressive curves, just a wide, cushioned bench designed for comfort and cruising. In a silver exterior car, you'll often find a black, gray, or two-tone interior that pairs beautifully with the outside. The dashboard is a beautiful piece of vintage Americana. Large, easy-to-read gauges sit in a rectangular cluster, giving you speed, fuel, and basic engine info. No digital screens, no touch controls, just the essentials, all framed in chrome and brushed metal. The steering wheel is big, thin, and stylish, often featuring the classic Chevrolet horn ring. It's a design that makes you feel connected to the machine in a way modern cars rarely do. The center controls are minimal, radio knobs, ventilation sliders, and sometimes an optional clock. The simplicity is part of the charm. Everything is tactile, mechanical, and built to last. Even the door panels are elegantly decorated with horizontal stitching, chrome accents, and soft textures. There's a lot of space, too, especially compared to modern midsize cars. The rear bench easily fits 3 adults, and the wide windows give passengers a scenic, open view of the road. The Malibu's interior wasn't designed to impress with luxury, it was designed to offer comfort, usability, and style at a time when American families were discovering the joys of weekend cruising. And sitting inside one today feels like stepping back into a simpler, more authentic driving era. Performance. Now let's get into performance, because the Malibu may look like a calm cruiser, but depending on the engine under the hood, it can surprise you. In 1964, Chevrolet offered several power options. The base models came with inline-6 engines designed for smooth, reliable everyday driving. But the Malibu became especially popular when buyers started choosing the V8 engines, especially the 283 and 327 small block V8s. With a 283 V8, you could easily enjoy strong acceleration, a smooth throttle response, and that deep, classic exhaust note that only old-school carbureted engines can produce. Step up to the 327 V8, and the Malibu becomes genuinely quick for its era. These engines produced solid horsepower and even better torque, making the car feel strong from a standstill and smooth on the highway. Driving the 1964 Malibu is a mechanical experience. You feel the engine rumble through the steering wheel. You hear the carburetor breathe when you press the accelerator. You sense every shift from the transmission, whether it's a classic Powerglide automatic or a 3 or 4-speed manual that enthusiasts love. The manual transmission brings out the best of the V8 sound, giving you full control and a nostalgic driving sensation. The suspension is tuned for comfort. It's soft, it's smooth, and it lets the car glide over the road. Cornering isn't sharp by modern standards, this car leans, floats slightly, and prioritizes comfort over tight handling. But that's what gives it character. This isn't a sports car, it's a vintage cruiser. The ride quality is relaxed, laid back, and perfect for enjoying long open-road drives. Braking is old school as well, with drum brakes on most models from this era. They require more pedal effort than modern systems, but once you get used to them, they feel predictable and solid. Overall, the 1964 Malibu offers a pure, engaging, mechanical driving experience that transports you straight back to the golden era of American classics. It may not drive like a modern performance car, but its charm, sound, and feel are unbeatable. Prices. Now let's talk about money, because owning a 1964 Chevrolet Malibu today depends heavily on its condition, originality, and restoration quality. Classic cars have a wide price range, and the Malibu is no different. A project car, something that needs bodywork, interior restoration, or engine rebuild, will usually fall in the $8,000 to $15,000 range. These cars are great for people who love building their classic from the ground up, but they require time, money, and experience. A clean driver quality Malibu, meaning it runs well, looks good, and has a decent interior, can cost anywhere between $18,000 and $30,000 depending on the engine and originality. This is the most popular range for people who want to enjoy the car without doing major restoration work. Fully restored, showroom-quality Malibus, especially V8 models, typically fall between $35,000 and $55,000. These cars are beautifully finished, rust-free, and mechanically strong. They often feature original matching number engines, which can increase value significantly. If you're looking at top-tier builds or custom restomods with modern upgrades, performance engines, updated suspension, or premium restorations, prices can climb above $70,000, and in rare cases even higher. Overall, the 1964 Malibu is still one of the most attainable classic Chevrolets, especially compared to ultra-expensive muscle cars like the Chevelle SS or Camaro Z/28. The silver color is highly desirable among collectors, making the car look even more elegant and increasing its resale appeal. And that's our full deep dive review of the iconic 1964 Chevrolet Malibu in silver. From its beautifully simple exterior design to its spacious vintage interior, from its classic V8 power to its collectible pricing, this car remains a legend, a perfect example of what made 1960s American engineering so memorable. Driving a car like this isn't just transportation, it's stepping into history, connecting with a different era, and experiencing the pure mechanical joy that today's digital cars can't replicate. If you enjoyed this long, detailed review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more classic car content, and let me know in the comments which vintage legend you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep cruising and keep the classics alive.